Let's look this time at the NVIDIA GeForce Cloud Gaming Service.
Yes, this is one that is close to my heart. I worked on it for 2 years, so it's going to be interesting to see how it evolved.
Okay. I think the main things that I can see here immediately is that this is 1080p using AV1 and running 60 frames per second, which is nice.
Yes, yes. The AI-generated summary really gives you a nice overview.
Yep. And again, it's incoming only audio and video. We're going to skip these this time and go directly to the streams.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
So we captured multiple streams. One of them was some kind of network test, so we're going to ignore that one.
This
and we're
one.
going to, yes.
Okay.
This was basically before the actual game started. There was a network test, and we're going to look straight at the AV1 stuff.
Okay.
So if you go to bytes, you see it's 1080p, 60 frames per second.
Hardware decoding.
Yes, which is actually interesting because game streaming services don't get access to the hardware encoding flag, to the decoder implementation, but WebRTC internals gets it because it gets the internal Chrome data, not the one data that is exposed to JavaScript.
Okay.
Yes, what we see here is basically, we see that forward error correction is used. Unsurprisingly, we did ship that in 2020 for that. We see that there is a loading screen in the game, and during that time, the bitrate is relatively low, 3 Mbps. And after that, when the actual gameplay starts, and I think this was Fortnite, so I jumped onto the island and then moved around. You can see the bitrate goes pretty high, 20 Mbps, which is a lot for AV1.
Yep. Yes, definitely.
Yes, if you go to the audio, please. I just noticed the thing.
Incoming or
outgoing? Well, it's interesting that outgoing is negotiated, even though there's no microphone. Something you can do or you cannot do.
And it's unused.
I wouldn't do it. It's unused, yes. And we see that the bitrate for the audio, if you look at it, the bytes, it is 800 kilobytes per second, which is a lot.
Yes. Why is that?
Well, it's stereo audio.
Okay.
And very high bitrate and quality.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you will gain much at this point, but
yep,
it's okay.
Okay.
Yes, and now on to the actual logs. We have no devices. Yep. You can filter for connection 6, the last one. Yes, so it creates a data channel called set remote description, then called set local description, and we point out that there's something in there. So we have on the audio a change that adds basically stereo equals 1 to the local description, which in Chrome enables stereo playout of received audio. This is common for games because they have stereo content. We saw that 800 kilobits per second. If this would be mixed to mono, it would be a waste of effort.
And what about this one for the video?
That one is a surprise because adding a B equals line to the local description doesn't make sense at all.
Okay.
And it shouldn't be done.
Okay, so something to think about when you run your own service and CSDP managing of your own things that you're doing. Check it out to make sure that it makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. Come and check us out at rtcStats.com and see what you can find on your service.